Hello there, I'm Gabriella and I want to share something with you today. A poem. A poem book. A poem book. I love you all the same. A poem book, a poem book. I'll write down your lovely name. Treasury of children's poetry. Show me how to spell. A poem book, I'll take you to show and tell. I admire your lovely poems with a rich vocabulary. I'd like to read your poems while having yummy tea. A poem book, I love your descriptive rhymes. I could read them again and again and several million times. Oh poem book, not all your poems rhyme, but anyway, those poems I could read all the time. Through old, new, bad and good, normal, crazy and funny, I'd like to have poems take me on a trip around a fluffy bunny. Oh poem book, the poems inside your pages fill me with daydreams for ages and ages and ages. And the illustrations in your poem book are beautifully drawn. As they become pictures, it's like they're being born. My favourite poem within your book is really good. It's In the Summer When I Go to Bed by the talented Thomas Hood. This is my favourite poem, and I would like to read that to you too. In the summer when I go to bed. In the summer when I go to bed, the sun's still streaming overhead. My bed becomes so small and hot, with sheets and pillow in a knot. And then I lie and try to see the things I'd really like to be. I think I'd be a glossy cat, a little plump, but not too fat. I'd never touch a bird or mouse. I'm much too busy around the house. And then a fierce and hungry hound, the king of dogs for miles around. I'd chase the postman just for fun, to see how quickly he could run. Perhaps I'd be a crocodile within the marshes of the Nile, and paddle in the riverbed with dripping mudcaps on my head. Or maybe next a mountain goat with shaggy whiskers at my throat, leaping streams and jumping rocks in stripy pink and purple socks. Or else I'd be a polar bear and on an iceberg make my lair. I'd keep a shop in Baffin Sound to sell icebergs by the pound. I think I'd be a chimpanzee with a musical ability. I'd play silver clarinet or form a monkey string quartet. And then a snake with scales of gold, guarding hoards of wealth untold. No thief would dare to steal a pin, but friends of mine I would let in. But then before I really know just what I'd be or where I'd go, my bed becomes so wide and deep, and all my thoughts are fast asleep. Thomas Hood.